Hi, I'm Kelly with Medina Soil and Water Conservation District, and today we're going to talk about gardening for bees. And we love the honeybee here in Medina, but did you know there's over 500 species of bees in the state of Ohio alone? So today, if you want to help one of those 500 species of bees, we're going to talk about gardening for bees, which will also help our other pollinators as well. If you want to start a garden, first you want to think about what do you want your garden to look like. Are you going to reduce your lawn and have a small mini prairie in your yard? Are you going to have a pollinator garden like this one? Or are you going to make a small rain garden? After you think about what kind of garden you want and you prep the site, the next step to do is to think about native plants and which ones you want to put in your garden. When you're selecting plants for spring, it's best to pick ones that not only come out early but will also come out in middle of spring before summertime. Plants like Virginia bluebells or wild geranium will help support early emerging bees that need food after a long winter. Ninebark is a really great flowering shrub that bees love. And columbine is another good option as well because it blooms in June. When looking for late spring, early summer blooming flowers, some good options would be foxglove beardtongue and landsleaf coreopsis. Those plants really bloom when a lot of those spring flowers are done blooming and you're waiting for those summer flowers to really start blooming. Silky dogwood is also an incredible pollinator plant. Dogwoods are usually a really good option for bees and pollinators in general. Summer is when a lot of plants are blooming, and it might be hard to pick which ones do you want. Virginia mountain mint is a wonderful option for bees because not only does it smell great, but the flowers are out for a long time, so the bees get plenty of nectar. Wild bergamot is an all-star pollinator plant as well. The long-tongued bees love bergamot, and cut plant provides really tasty pollen and nectar for the bees. Providing lots of options and colors throughout this blooming season supports bees not only who are specialists, but also just allows different options for bees. Late summer and fall are some of the most important plants for bees. This is because they allow food for the bees before the long winter. Goldenrods. You see them everywhere, but they're really good for bees. Stiff goldenrod, Ohio goldenrod, Canada goldenrod, all of them are really good for bee species. Asters, another great option. They provide a lot of nectar and pollen for bees. In the Biden species, those annuals, they will bloom in large swaths, so it really attracts the bees to the flowers. It's a great idea to pick a variety of plants that provide a range of colors and bloom throughout the season to best support the bees. After you have your plants selected, the best thing to do is put light colors together. The pinks with the pinks, yellows with the yellows, purple with the purple. And this will allow large swaths of color to better attract bees and other pollinators to your garden. When the cold weather comes back again in the fall and the winter, you might think, oh hey, the bees are gone, time to clean up my garden. But wait, those leaves in your garden and the dormant stalks of your plants are actually what is going to keep the bees alive through the winter. They kind of see it as a little secret home to hide in the winter time, and the leaves keep them protected through the cold, harsh winter. So the best thing to do is to just leave your garden messy to help the bees and other pollinators until the weather has become warm again. When you wait for the weather to be over 50 degrees for over 7 days, this will allow the bees and larvae to wake up, ready for spring, and remove themselves from the garden, so then you can clean it out and get it ready for spring again. If you're interested in learning more about bees and how to help pollinators, come by our Medina Soil and Water Conservation District and we'll answer any questions you'd like and assist you with starting your native bee garden. Thanks.